Alright guys, so today I have created this spread, and if you are asking yourselves what was in my mind, not much. Not much. I was thinking that the flow, I was thinking at the flow of the paints, and I have played with some paints, and during that play I have created this napkin, and I'll show you. It is actually a kitchen towel. This is a kitchen towel, yes, and it has been painted like this while I was playing with my paints, and I thought that they are going to make it into the journal, but they didn't. The kitchen towel did, the paints didn't make it into the journal. But anyway, this is what I have created, and now let's see how I made it. Yes? Alright guys, so I am back, and this beauty is dry now. It is dry, and it looks like that, and it has some cells. It doesn't have cells everywhere how I would have liked. Maybe I have to play with it a little bit more with the colors. This is something that I made off camera to see how the paints flow and what happens, and I really like it. I really do like it. And this is something that I have filmed, and then I have decided not to. I don't know if I will post the video or not. Maybe I will how should I say it? Yes, I will make it faster, and I will put it right now, and I will have to do like this. I will turn you off and on again, so that I can have space in there too. Yeah, and I don't know if I am going to use it, although it has some interesting flows in here, if you can see. Yes, it does have I'm sorry, it does have parts where it is interesting, but I don't know yet. So these are the letters, you know them. And then I am having this beautiful book, and it is by Amy Butler, and I love it. And I always said that I don't have words, and now I'm having too many words. So I took these hands, and it says in here, to find your inner artist, simply slow down and look at your hands. The personal journey to build a creative heaven, by the creator of the makery, Ali the John. Okay, and I am imagining that this can live in here somewhere, like that, you know, somehow, somewhere. But first thing first, let's open the journal and see where do I want these to be. And these can be set on here. Yeah, this is it. This is gonna be it. And I'm having more words there. And I think I want to work in here. Yes, and maybe I will glue this baby down like that. And then add the hands. Where are my hands? Here. Not those. These hands. And let's see. Let me see, how do I want them? Oh, who am I fooling? I want to make a collage in here. So I'm going to prepare the pages. Or no, I will grab my box with books that have been, you know, destroyed because they are old. And I am going to collage in here a little bit. And then I will add my elements, which are, this is also a napkin. This is a very simple paper, which is kitchen towels. They are kitchen towels, yes, this is what they are, but they have been through it. And I think I'm gonna glue it there. Yes, I was searching for paper. My paper. Okay, let's put the glue on, and I will try with this glue, and we'll see what happens and if it works. But I think it is gonna work quite well, quite well. So yeah, if you want to see me creating this collage, you can keep watching me. Otherwise, you can fast forward me. If you have watched me until now, because lately I have decided that I want to start my videos with the finished product, so that you don't have to watch me till the end. And yeah, this is gonna live in here, and it is a 2-ply, 3-ply napkin, and yes, it is gonna peel up. But I'm going to try my best to glue it there. And as you can see, it already peels, but because it is painted, it doesn't peel completely. And yes, that's it. So now I'm gonna grab a page, whatever page, and I'm gonna tear it like that and like that, and I'm gonna glue it here like so. And we are going to create the illusion of a flow. And I was thinking, what is flowing, and I have came to the conclusion that life is flowing, everything is flowing, words are flowing, paint is flowing, water is flowing, inspiration is flowing. So yeah, we are having a lot of flows and flows, both flows and flows. Yes, yes. Now this one, maybe I want it here like that. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. So let's see what I can create today. And today is a very long day for me because I have been awake since 5:30 in the morning. I fell down from the bed. Yes, I fell from the bed. That's it. It happens. It happens. It does. Ah. Okay. So maybe this, I am going to add this in here, a little bit of this. This is also a paper towel, and I have mopped with it, and maybe I want to also tear it, and it tears straight in a straight line. How am I gonna do this? How am I gonna do this? I'm gonna put the glue in here like that, and then I'm gonna see what happens. And I am going to pretend that it flows to my page. There is a flow in there, like that, and like that, and I will crumble it a little bit and give it a flowing feel. Hopefully it is gonna have a flowing feel to it. Like that. And here. Let's see. It seems that it wants to move. So I will move it gingerly so that I don't tear it. Like that. Okay, cool. And now maybe I want some more of this book, which is very crumbly, and it is gonna live in here like that. And maybe I will crumble it, but no, because it tears. It tears really quickly. These pages are like onion leaves, you know. It tears really quickly. And I'm having a bug in here. Yes, it is sunny and it is pretty warm outside. And this is gonna, that is gonna tear anyway. So move. Okay. And maybe just maybe I want some music. Wait, I have seen something. Oh yes, I know what they are. Do I know? I have seen something and I don't know what they are. Oh, it's the music. It's the music sheets, but I don't want to use those ones. I'm going to use this. I'm going to use this paper. This was on my table, and if you watched me earlier, you saw it on my table. I would like some more color. No, I don't want more color. I want this like that. So, yeah. Creating a background. Creating a background for my story to be told, because I wrote in my, do you remember what I wrote in my resolutions? I wrote that I want to paint more, and it seems that my wish is going to come true, because I have just received a piece of news that it is not quite nice. And let me check how can I glue this down. Like, I don't want it to be perfect, I want it to be glued. Yes, and then we'll see what else we are going to do. Okay, let me check again. Where is my, here. Okay, so am I going to use it all, the entire piece, or am I going to use just pieces of it? Like this corner here, and I'm gonna tear it. I will tear it like that, and it does, as you can see, it is peeling, but we are going to peel whatever wants to be peeled, and the rest, it is gonna remain with us. Stay with us. Like that. Peel these off. There you go. Like that. And then put the glue on. So, and maybe I am going to add more paint, or maybe not. I don't know yet, but we will see what it is gonna happen. What is gonna happen? I have no idea whatsoever. No idea whatsoever what is gonna happen. And maybe we emboss it, maybe we stamp it. Who knows? Who knows? I don't. Honestly, I don't. And Maria is having online classes today, so you will probably hear her speaking. I love this. I already love this background. I do love it. They are just paper towels. Nothing special. Nothing special whatsoever. Where's my glue? Who did that? Who did that? Who hid my glue from me? And the sun is shining on my glue and on me, and it is pretty warm. Let's see. How is this gonna live in here? Well, it is gonna live well. Yes, it is gonna live well in here. It is gonna have a nice life. Very nice. A very nice life. Yes. I heard the noise and then I was quiet because I was expecting Maria to scream for me, and if she didn't scream, this means that all is good. All is well. All is well. If you have seen the Three Idiots movie, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't seen it, watch it. And then you will know what I'm talking about when I'm saying that all is well. And this is gonna need a little bit of drying, but let's see. Let's see. The hands are gonna live in here like that. They are going to look nice and pretty. And I have brought my secret weapon. Yes, because the words flow and the letters flow, and yeah, there is a certain kind of a flow in there. You see, like that. And those words, those letters look nice in there. And I'm gonna stamp a bit in here also. And I have stamped upside down. Okay. Cool. What can I say? What can I say? Do you know what I can say? Never mind. Look at your hands. I am looking at my hands. I want something here. What do I want? What do I want? Do I want pieces of this? Do I want a piece of this with this kind of flowing in here? This is watercolor paper or mixed media paper, and it is really thick, and I don't think that I want it. But this is not thick, and although it was auditioning many times, it didn't make it in any page, on any page. So let's see if now, because we are having the day and the night and they flow from one into another. Oh, this looks so pretty. And the colors are quite the same, so this time it is gonna make it into the journal. Yes, it is gonna make it. You are gonna make it. And I'm gonna grab this piece of glue. Can you see me? Can you even see me? Why torturing myself like this? I don't know. I couldn't answer to this question. I don't have an answer. I don't. It still has plenty of glue, but it doesn't want to stay in its case any longer, so I'm gonna stick these in here like that. They look nice. They do look nice. Are they stuck? Maybe or maybe not. So let's put more glue in there. Today I am disorganized. Not that I am organized in the other days, but today I am like nothing else. Pull yourself together. How would Professor Snipe would say? How Professor Snipe would say, yes. Like that. And then I'm having these. Yes? Da? Ai nevoie de mine? Da, solicităm. Okay. I'll be back. Maria needs me. Okay, I am back. I am back and I am going to cut a little bit more of this and glue it here like that. Yes? Well, let's see if we still have some glue in here. Yes, we do. Yes, we do have plenty of glue. And now I'm overheating in here because sun, you know. Yes, like that. And I'm gonna glue it here like that. Can you see? Can you see what I did? I have glued it in here. Yes. And now let's see the hands. The hands fit pretty well in here. They are living nice in there. Look at your hands. And then I am going to grab this. Maybe I will transform this into a pocket, some sort of pocket in the hands. Is it too much? Is it too much flow? Yes, it is too much flow. Too much. But then again, I need something to flow in here. So I'm going to grab some sort of a tool and I'm gonna let this coffee flow. I will let the coffee flow around on these papers like that. you go. We have some flow and some spillage, and then I'm gonna grab my tools and I'm gonna dry them. Let me first actually let's let it flow. Let it flow like that. So now we are having some flow. So now the paper flows, the coffee flows. I'm having something wet in here. Yes, this is wet. That one is wet. And this one is wet also. This is wet in here. So I will continue to dry and then I'll be back. And I am back. But I would like some white paint. Let me see if I can find. I have found a little bit of white paint, and I am going to put a little bit of paint in here like that, and then move it around my knife. And I would like to come in here and do this, you know, and over this also. Like that. Like that. And I would like a little bit more white paint, and maybe this prompt is about me being in the flow. It doesn't have to showcase a flowing of sorts. I just have to get in the flow. Like that. Okay. So now we are having some sort of, I could put a bit of paint on my knife, just a bit, and then just, you know, there you go. And is the paint dry? No, it is not, but I don't care. I couldn't care less. So these hands look perfect here. They are looking perfect here, and then I am going to need something in here. And I don't know what I am going to put in there, because I have only one focal point Yes, only one focal point and 2 pages. Oopsie. Oopsie. I'm searching for my glue. And if you hear kids screaming, it's Maria, don't worry. She's fine. She is talking with her classmates. So. And they are teenagers. So, do you know how teenagers speak? Yes, they speak as if you would think that they have a fight, a big fight. And then they are like, no, we didn't fight. But I heard you screaming. Oh yeah, this is how we are speaking. And I can remember me speaking with my classmates and with my friends. And we were also screaming from the top of our lungs. Look at your hands. Look at your hands. Just look at them. They are full of ink and paint. And I need something to glue these hands down. And when I started to work on this page, I had absolutely no idea what I was going to do, but in the end it seems that it comes out really nice, really nice. Look at your hands, and they are a little bit drowning in there, but never mind. And in here, maybe I'm having some words in here, so I am thinking to add these, but maybe not. Maybe not. And its tail is flowing, of course. And it drowns in here. I could use something less colored. Like a cat, like this cat. But what would a cat do on a flow page? I don't know. What's the cat doing on the flow page? What is it that I want to put in here? I have no idea. I will have to take another break and think about what I want to add in there, because right now I have no clue. No clue. Go away. Flow, flow. I need something to flow. And I cannot find anything to flow. I cannot find anything that flows. Like that. And this is, am I gonna use it? No, I'm not gonna use it. So I'm gonna grab some fishes some fishes. Because, and not any kind of fishes, they are Zen fishes. These fishes are Zen. They are Zen. Let me see. Let me see. I could use an image of a woman that, or I could use this image of this man painting, but it is the entire page. And the fishy. I have found the fishes. And I will let them flow. Oh, and this is, you stay and dry. You dry. And I destroy. Okay. So let's see. And this book remembers me my meditations, my moments when I was meditating. I haven't meditated for a while, in the sense that you know, bottom down and close your eyes and listen to your breath and meditation. And I'm choosing these fishes because they have this flowing effect. They give me the sensation of flowing. And because I'm having so much blue on my pages, and these fishes, they are almost perfect. They are perfect. You are perfect. No worries, guys. You are perfect. I was just kidding. Just kidding, guys. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to tear. Sorry, buddy. I am sorry, buddy. But I had to lose you. 2, 4, 6. Oh, I'm having 6 fishes. 6 fishes. And it has an interesting shape. Look. This has an interesting shape. Yes, it is gonna live in there. It is gonna live in there. I'm always losing my paper. Always. You would think that I know better, but I don't. No, stay there. Excuse me. It was a mistake. It was a mistake. Yes. I didn't mean to disturb you. Just stay there and do your job, which is flow. So this is all the glue that this bottle had to give me. Hopefully it is enough. But we shall see. We shall see. Yes, it is enough. It is. Enough. And this is done. Now we can throw it away. And grab the tweezers. Grab the image. Grab the journal. And stick the image in here. Like that. And there you go. Where's my wet wipe that has been dried? I cannot say that I am very happy with this page, but I can live with it. I can. And now I am fussy cutting this brush. Yes, I am fussy cutting it. And it is gonna live in here because the brushes are flowing. The brushes are flowing, yes. And if you saw the beginning of the video, and this is the brush that the master used to paint these fishes. If you have seen the beginning of the video and you are still with me, hoping that you will find out what was in my mind when I was creating this, I will tell you that secret. What was in my mind when I created this? I'm gonna tell you. Nothing. But this is our secret and you are not going to say to anybody else. Okay? Our secret. It is our secret, guys. And I am expecting you to keep it secret. Okay, so let's see how this brush fits in here perfectly. It fits perfectly. It is a perfect fit. Yes. And I have another brush, but I don't think that I'm gonna use it, or maybe I'm gonna use it on this side, or on this side. Yes, on this side. I'm gonna use it like this. Aha! Yes, I'm gonna use it there. And this picture is far from being focused. It is not focused. It is very much out of focus, and it is very blurry, and you can hardly guess the paintbrush in there. So yeah, let's glue this one too, and I think I want some, wait, I refuse to stand up. Oh, and I have made a dangle, and I don't think that I have showed you the dangle. I will show you in the beginning video, which is the last video for me. For me is the last one, and for you is the first one. Because in my universe, things are upside down. Yes, like that. Upside down like that. Do you have enough glue on? Yes, you do. Yes, yes. Yes, 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 you do. Okay. And now what I would like to, what would I like? Can I put something more? Look, flow. No. I have here being authentic can be scary, and I'll take that out of there. And I'm gonna use it because it is true, you know. And it is gonna live in here. Being authentic can be scary. It can. And actually it is really scary for somebody like me. Glue. Not glue down. This is not butter. It is glue. It spreads like butter, yes, but it is not butter. It is glue. That. And being authentic can be scary. And yes, I'm telling you, it can. It can be scary. It can be very scary. And this is our flow page spread. And this is not glued. It is not glued. Why? Why aren't you glued? Liquid glue, where are you? Yeah, you are. Yes, here you are. There you go. And now you are going to stay glued. And you are going to stay down. I will have to keep it simple next time. Next time I will have to keep it simple, because otherwise I'm in trouble, guys. So this is my flow. This is my flow spread of today. Yes. This is it. This is how it looks like. And you have already seen it. Yes. Okay, guys, so this is it for today. I will see you again tomorrow with a... Oh no, I have to... I'm always forgetting. always whimsical tomorrow. Yes, and how can it be more whimsical than that? I don't know. I don't even know what whimsical means. What am I gonna do? I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. I'm very much in trouble. This is my creativity voice. My creativity has that voice that you have heard. Flow. Yes. Like that. And this is the 16th of the January. Yes. And tomorrow I'm going to go to see a play again. This month was the month of the plays, of theater. Going to the theater. Yes. Yes. Okay, flow. Flow in here. Please get in there. Underneath that. Like that. So now you have flow. That's it. That's it. This is it for today, guys. This is my flow page spread. Junk Journal January. Yes. I will see you again tomorrow. Until then, craft with joy. Yes. See you tomorrow, guys. Bye.